You are not depressed. You are undisciplined, over-scrolling and full of excuses.
Just made $19,000 while at the gym. And you are probably still deciding what kind of mood you are in. Let me tell you about Ragnar, the Viking King. He was a man that didn't wait for opportunity. He just took it. And that's exactly what we are doing here. Do you think we built a six-pack for likes and views? We do it to build a legacy. This is how your new identity is born. But it starts right here. This is why we are doing it. The Warpath 50 push-up challenge every single day.
Hey, what's good, y'all? So Arnold Schwarzenegger from Temu is back. And of course, he's got some more bullshit for us all to point and laugh at. He thinks, and he's convinced himself of this, that if you wake up every single day at about 6 in the morning, you do 50 push-ups, you're gonna be a millionaire. That's all it takes, guys.
Today we're going to react to a new alpha male. He is a Danish alpha male who goes by the name or the moniker Hustle Phil. He is a newer alpha male. I barely heard about him recently, but that's why I want to react to him, and so that we can learn things that we should not do, or we should learn things from these alpha males that are gonna be hurting us if we try to follow them, whether it's financially, whether it's personally, or whether it's our personal development. But let's go get this video started.
All it takes is 50 push-ups. Believe me, the gods told him this. The gods came to him in a vision and said, hustle, Phil. This is the key to success. And it's very simple. 50 push-ups every day. And you'll be swimming in riches and bitches in no time. So that's his whole grift, right? That's what he gets in front of the microphone and the camera and spews all day and all night, that you are on a warpath if you get up and do 50 push-ups. I mean, hey, they all got their thing. Wes Watson is tattooed comb-overs and big muscles. King Azuli is taking it from behind from 30 dudes at the same time. Oh, and assaulting 15-year-olds. Those are the keys to success for them. So when it comes to Hustle Phil, at least it's maybe something a little bit more grounded. Anyway, let's get into his most recent bullshit.
You are not depressed. You are undisciplined, over-scrolling and full of excuses. That voice in your head, I'm not good enough. I always mess things up. I will never make it. That's not you. That's the cover you keep alive. It's the echo of your weakness. The part of you that scrolls all fucking day, smokes weed, watches porn, and runs from pain. That voice is soft. That voice is broke. That voice is not your bloodline. You want to kill it? You don't talk to it. You don't journal it. You burn it with discipline, with violence, with fucking work. Every push-up, every rep, every post you drop online with shaky hands, that's war. That's how you rise. Not by believing in yourself, but by destroying the version of you that never did. You think real men don't hear that voice? We do, we just don't obey it. You train your body, you build your mind, you attack life like a fucking savage. That little voice in your head, he dies every time you say, I do it anyways. You weren't born to doubt. You were born to fucking win. So kill the cupboard or he will kill your future.
A lot of what he said sounds inspiring, but there are some that is a load of crap, like the depression part, which he mentions, because people actually go through depression, whether it's maybe for things that happen in your past, maybe a chemical imbalance, maybe stress, too much stress. Who knows what it is? Push-ups is not going to solve that. It can help you think positive, more positive about yourself, but push-ups is not always going to be the answer. There are people who get on medications to help their depression because there's different stages of depression, but he cannot diagnose depression. He cannot diagnose people. He can only probably diagnose himself, but he cannot diagnose everyone he's working with. Just because he says depression is not real doesn't mean it makes it true. So we gotta go to our doctors. We gotta know our own mindset, but we can't go to these alpha males and think they're some kind of special doctor. They're just men, and well, a lot of them are just grifters, so there's that. They're just in it for the money.
This is far from like the worst advice I've ever heard from the alpha males out here. The only thing that he said here that's kind of like fundamentally wrong is that, you know, depression is not a real thing. It is. There can actually be some chemical imbalances and stuff like that in your brain that make depression a very real thing. Plus stress. There's a bunch of different factors. I mean, everybody's their individual person. But honestly, the overall message of this is all right. But don't worry, this is just the beginning. It only gets worse from here.
Just made $19,000 while at the gym. And you're probably still deciding what kind of mood you're in. You're probably still staring at the wall. You are probably still scrolling your phone. And you are probably still soft. I don't wait for motivation. I just move. And the gods, they reward the man in motion. You are broke because you hesitate. I'm rich because I just move with speed. Come in, yes, and get my free training or stay broke forever.
Brother, if your course is free, then how did you just make $19,000? Make that make sense. You just made $19,000 off of selling courses, but your courses are free. Come on now. Now, either A, if somebody gets your free course, it doesn't stay free. You get like a little taste of it, a little introduction, a little, 24-hour trial, and then they have to pay you like $2,000 to $5,000 to continue. Or B, your courses aren't free to begin with, so you're just lying to people. Or what I think is the most likely option C, you probably charge a certain amount for your courses and then nobody buys them and you're lying about all the money that you're making. Brother, you are not making $20,000 a day off of people buying your shitty.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm and helps push out this video. Subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know if you heard of Hustle Phil. And if you have, then what do you think of him? This is the first time I've heard of him, so I decided to react to this. So let's continue with the video. There's a lot of stuff that these guys say, these alpha males. Like the fact that he's saying that he made $19,000 while he's at the gym. How did he do that? He's supposed to be working. Someone didn't just pay him $19,000, right? Well, these guys, they'll say the outlandish things that they made so much at this time. I mean, I don't mind if he says he made $19,000 teaching somebody online at that moment because they signed up for his program. But these guys will use outlandish numbers because they're grifting. They just want you to buy their load of crap. So, also, he said his course is free. And if you don't join his course, you'll be broke forever. I mean, I haven't been on his course ever, and I'm not broke. So these guys, they'll say anything to get the beta males or these losers to join their course, just to give them hope that there's a way to make money or that they can get buff. But after a while, these guys are found as frauds, and then people are making videos of them. So I'd like to help you guys out right now that don't get on these courses. Watch a bodybuilding video, maybe a basic workout video, and read bodybuilding magazines or books, and just work on your nutrition. There, I saved you guys. And start to save money, invest, watch a Dave Ramsey video, and get out of debt, pay off your credit cards. There, finances will be taken care of for a while. So, save up to 3 to 6 months of living expenses. There, okay, that should help you guys. Now, let's continue with the video.
Scam courses. It's not happening. You're not convincing me. You're not convincing anybody else. There might be some desperate idiots out there that watch your shit and be like, yes, the gods have blessed him. I need to buy into his bullshit so I can get a little bit of that salvation.
Let me tell you about Ragnar, the Viking king. He was a man that didn't wait for opportunity. He just took it. When his people were starving back in Kattegat, the Danish village, then he raided villages. He took and then he built an empire. Do you think the gods granted him success? No. He got it through pain, through sacrifice, through discipline. And that's exactly what we are doing here. Do you think we built a six-pack for likes and views? We do it to build a legacy. So the history books will remember our name when we are gone. And while you are still thinking about how Ragnar already figured it out, get off your ass or stay forgotten forever.
Yeah, no, this is a new one. Using mythology to promote your alpha male coaching business. Now that I have not seen before. I mean, we kind of saw something similar like that with King Azuli's fan fiction written by 13-year-old girls. But this, using this like Norse mythology thing with the Vikings and the gods and all this, it's an interesting angle. And, it's kind of commendable. I kind of like it.
Wow, this is a different take. I never heard anyone do the Dungeons and Dragons kind of take from this, but I think he's after the guys who are into that Dungeons and Dragons. Maybe got that. There's a movie called Role Models where this kid was into that whole Dungeons and Dragons kind of scene. I think that's who he's after. Those kind of people like that, like those young guys, scrawny, and just daydream about maybe fighting with swords. So this is a new one. I mean, it's different. I mean, it's a load of crap, but still, you have to get your audience from somewhere. You have to pinpoint an audience. So I think it's different. Do I think he'll get some? Of course, there's always a buyer somewhere. As one of my favorite wrestlers back in the day, Jeff Jarrett, would always say, there's always a buyer somewhere. But we gotta be careful because people are gonna target you as an audience. They're gonna target whatever you're into, whether you're a gamer, whether you're a weightlifter, whether you're a whatever it is, football. There's gonna be someone targeting you. So be careful what you watch. Just like there's NFL right now going on, but there's all these gambling scams going on, or these crypto, whatever, these betting stuff. I don't know. I'm not into that. But there's going to be a lot of people trying to target you for something. So just be careful on what you watch. Like this guy, he's targeting the Dungeons and Dragons genre of fans. So just be careful. That's what I can say about this part of the video.
It's it shows you just how silly this whole thing is by giving you a whole new perspective, a whole new angle. But it really does highlight the fantasy behind the bullshit. The fantasy behind, yeah, if you do this, you're gonna be rich overnight. Yeah, if you do this, you're gonna be swole out of your mind. Even though fucking Wes Watson, that's his pitch half the time. This motherfucker's juiced on steroids. So it's like there's this element of fantasy to all of them that I've seen so far, and it's just so interesting to see this guy make it so abundantly clear, just straight up pull from the fantasy, straight from the mythology, that to inspire people. This Ragnar guy, who may or may not have been a real person, but he's talking about like the legend around this Ragnar guy, right? This guy was just blessed by the gods, just took everything that he wanted, just conquered. And he's like, you could be like Ragnar, you could be like me, if you just do your 50 push-ups every single day, obviously, and buy his coaching, of course.
This is how your new identity is born, and it will rise. And eventually, if you keep doing this every day, that weak voice in your head will get quieter and quieter and quieter, and you will be able to dominate whatever you set your mind for. But it starts right here. This is why we're doing it. The Warpath 50 push-up challenge every single day to quiet that voice in our head. If you just did it, you are on the warpath now, and there's no turning back, whatever it takes.
It's funny how these guys always try to say their way is the only way, or their course is the only way, but this guy is a little bit different. He says doing push-ups. Doing push-ups can help build muscle, I guess, but to get as jacked and ripped as he is, it takes drugs, chemically enhanced drugs. His muscles are chemically enhanced by steroids. So, unless he puts you on the same stack he's taking, you will never get that jack. I should know. I'm a guy who's been working out for 26 years. I'm almost 40 years old. I've been doing it since I was 14, but I want to do it the old-fashioned way, the healthier way. I want to work out naturally. That's why I'm not as jacked as those guys. I mean, I probably could be bigger, but these guys, they want you to cheat, whether it's finances. They want you to scam other people to make a course so you can scam other people and get rich. And they also want you to take drugs, which can hurt you in the long run. Well, sometimes in the short run, because all these guys, they stack up a lot of drugs. They have health problems sooner. Like Cali Muscle, he started having a stroke at an earlier age than he probably should have. But these guys, they're not about discipline. They're just about trying to get the results quick, but they don't care about hurting anybody, hurting themselves sometimes. It seems like they don't even care about that. Because if you try to go get rich quick, then the house of cards that they are building can get knocked over. People could find out what a scam they are, so the money will stop coming. And to get as jacked as they say, you know it's going to take steroids. So it's not going to be the natural way. But what you want to do is work at it slowly and take your time so you don't have to redo it again. Do your finances, like I said earlier, build it slow. Watch a Dave Ramsey video, and you'll see everyday net worth millionaires. So you don't have to try to cheat people, and you can feel good about yourself because you were disciplined to take the long road. So the long road, sometimes it may feel long, but it's worth it in the end. You'll feel good about yourself. You're not going to feel like a horrible person scamming people. You'll be a good person. That's the good thing about it. It's a personal development trip that you'll take. It's long, but you'll feel better about yourself doing it than the better way. Whether it's building your muscles, whether it's building your wealth. Don't scam people. Don't screw other people just to fill up your bank account. And that's what these guys are. Do I think they're personal development coaches? Heck no. They're trying to hurt other people. So I don't like that. That's why I want to make these kind of videos. And hopefully that you guys become better people than they are. Because only you can control your narrative. And check out TheCurlKing's videos. He let me react to his videos and I like this one. So I want to react to it. It's different. It's a new one, new alpha male. So I want to react to it. So check out TheCurlKing's channel and check out his videos. I'll have the video listed in the description. And everybody, stay awesome.